Please take a moment to increase the brightness on your device for optimal viewing. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sketchy Friendler, where every day I tell you a story and then I draw you a picture to go along with it. Today I want to talk to you about life and death and my thoughts on immortality. Before I start, I just want to let you know, yes, I'm drawing in blue. I see that, I noticed, and I will get drawing into graphite shortly. Bear with me. Also, if this is too light for you, just crank the brightness up all the way up on your viewing device. And if you're on a cell phone and this seems too small for you, then please, by all means, turn your cell phone horizontal so the image fills up the entire screen. And with that, let's get started. So I've been thinking a lot lately about life and death, what all that means, losing people that you love. It's hard. And all of us, I think, have dealt with that. Most of us anyways, and if you haven't, then eventually you may. It's not easy. It's not I don't know, it's just no way around saying it. It sucks when somebody you love passes away. It's hard because you don't really think about it until it actually happens. You may try to prepare yourself, dread that it's going to happen, that someone you love is going to pass away, or it may completely take you off guard out of nowhere and be a complete surprise. Either way, it's not an easy thing to have to deal with. And I try to make sense of it. And it, I don't know. I can't imagine like what it's like to lose somebody like super close to you. I mean, I've had my grandparents pass away, and that's definitely hard. But like, I'm talking about like, maybe your grandparents in your case might be as close as parents. Think about parents, or maybe childhood friends, other family members, just some people, pets. I try to think about. I don't want to think about it, but I still do think about, what is it going to be like when someone very close to me goes. And now, my parents, obviously, but like now that I have a wife and a daughter, I think about just, I can't think about how that must be. I mean, first, just the fear of it, or the terror when it happens, the helplessness. Sorry to bring all this up, but it's just something that's been on my mind. I feel for anybody that's dealt with this or is going through it, or I talked to one of my friends about this a while back, and he told me, as because both of his parents have passed away, he says, it doesn't get easier. It's just, you just become more accustomed to it. Once someone like that close to you is gone, you always miss them. It's always hard that they're not here. Um, but I think about like how do you honor those people? I think for me, it's keeping their memory alive. In a way, keeps them alive, makes them become immortal. Because even after they're no longer currently here, doesn't mean that they never were here. And those experiences that you had with them, that's what makes them live on forever. As long as somebody's out there that remembers that person, and again, dogs I consider people, as long as somebody remembers, they'll always be there. They'll always be alive. And it's your job to keep them alive by never forgetting them and always thinking about memories you've had with them. Oh man, this is a tough subject. As I get to the second half, I'm pretty much into my second half of my life, or maybe farther along. So depending on how long I'm here, so I think about that. When I'm young, when I was younger, I'd never thought about anything like that. It's like the last thing you think about when you're young just doesn't even compute unless you've lost somebody in your youth that was close, really close to you. So I mean, my love and respect to anybody who has lost somebody at a younger age. I've so far been blessed not to have to go through that, and it's just it's not something that I look forward to, and I'm thinking about this because um, I see it happening around me more often. Like I say, I'm entering the second portion of my life, right? On the going on the downhill now. But as I get older, I'm sure it's going to become more and more common. Like now, I'm starting to see the kind of surprising um, incidents that happen where people are leaving us a little bit earlier than we thought they would. But I'm sure, as some of you may know, it just becomes more and more just, oh, so and so passed away. But I just wanted to just say, like, to me, I mean, of course, there's all sorts of religious, philosophical, spiritual. Everybody's got their own thoughts on that, and that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm just talking about like what you can do here now on the in this realm of reality on planet Earth right now is to remember. Just remember them. Don't just try to forget about them if you loved them, you know. I think that for me is the best that I can do. And I think it's good because you do keep them alive in that sense. I'm drawing this picture of my friend Sharon's dog Jersey, who passed away because she keeps Jersey alive in her memories. And I think that's kind of a great example of what I'm talking about. It's also her birthday, so I just wanted to make a little nice picture for her. Maybe I'll send this to her too. But I think we can always look back on good times and sometimes maybe not so good times, but it's still part of that person's life, their existence here, their time here on earth. I think that's what I can do. That's what I can think of doing. If you guys have other ideas, I'd love to hear it because I'm all about honoring those who are no longer here with us. You know, and how to show them love and respect and gratitude for what they did here while they were here. So I'm going to leave you with that thought. And again, if you have ideas of how you keep memories alive of those who are no longer with us here, I'd love to hear them. I do this Monday through Friday. Usually I'm a little bit more upbeat. This is a little somber. I apologize, but this also is part of life. On Saturdays, we post a poll. You get to pick which drawing you'd like me to finish up on Sundays. And on Sunday at about 10 p.m. Eastern time, we go live, my wife and I will ink and color in the drawing that you guys picked on the live, and then we'll chat with you while I do that. It's always really fun to catch up with you guys. I also post on Instagram the drawing from the previous day, and on TikTok, I do short form videos, about 2.5 minutes long, time lapse. I take it all the way up to inking. If you just want kind of a little short dose of Sketchy Friendler, you can check it out there. Otherwise, I'm here on YouTube and Facebook. Again, I appreciate you so much. I hope to see you guys soon, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye.